This Great Wall was built to protect China against invaders from the north. But when they got through the wall, there was one good thing. Hey, they brought their food. We're going to dine Mongolian style next on Martin Yan's China. Imagine a man-made construction that could stretch all the way from Los Angeles to New York. That's the Great Wall of China, the largest structure ever built. It is about 4,000 miles long and crosses mountains, deserts, and rivers. It was begun more than 2,000 years ago to keep our enemies from the north. This section of the wall is not too far from Beijing, and besides being spectacular, it is home to a very unusual tradition. Look at this, thousands and thousands of logs. Chinese young couple come over here and get married, and they put the two logs, they bring the two logs and lock themselves right here along the Great Wall. Then they throw away their keys to symbolize their marriage will last forever. Their souls and hearts are locked together. I like that. Very inspiring, and here's some more inspiration. You are not a real man unless you climb the Great Wall. Mao Zedong. Well, I'm never one to pass up a challenge. So I guess I'll start climbing. Wow, climbing the Great Wall is hard work. I'm totally exhausted. Besides, I'm hungry. The Great Wall didn't always keep out the Mongolians and other invaders from the north. Sometimes they got past its defenses. But the good news is, hey, they brought their food with them. Hey, that gives me a great idea for dinner back in Beijing. In Beijing, you can practically try food from all over the place. So today I'm excited. This is a yurt, a Mongolian home, a Mongolian tent. I'm going to go inside and try some typical Mongolian food. As a special guest of honor, the Mongolian people always put the guest of honor right in front of the picture of Genghis Khan and to enjoy a wonderful Mongolian meal. The meal starts with Mongolian tea. It is really more like a soup made with dry lamb, cheese, milk protein, and roasted rice. Never taste anything so unique and so delicious. I love it. Next, some tangy fresh yogurt with roasted rice and sugar. Yogurt. Now it is time for the main event, the roast lamb. But first, a traditional singing presentation. And I must show my gratitude by symbolically paying my respects to heaven, to earth, to my friends, and to myself. Fresh out of the oven, absolutely delicious. Now, we have singing, we have music, we have this, and wine. Now we're ready to enjoy this roasted whole lamb. You eat this incredible delicacy just like you eat Peking duck. You have the lamb, a blend of spices, leeks, fermented soybean paste, and then a thin pancake. And I put a tiny bit of spices right here, and I wrap this up, and I wrap this up, and I wrap this up, and like Peking duck, I enjoy. And believe it or not, that is just the beginning of this Mongolian feast. All lamb cold plate. Start with the liver, lung, heart, stomach, tripe, and then pickled cabbage. And then you have the potato with pickled salted vegetable. And then this is braised dry lamb with long beans. After the roast lamb, delicious. It's more lamb. Let's try. This is a piece of lamb, poached lamb. For you, and for you, and for me. This is just like a pita bread. Let me taste. Delicious. This is one of the most delicious hot-cooked pita bread I've ever tried. This meal has been absolutely unique, delicious, and I'm so glad all my Mongolian friends brought their culture and their cuisine to me. Thank you for your music. Thank you for your song. It has been a wonderful experience. I'm going to show you how easy it is to make the new Beijing lamb with 3 dipping sauce. Actually, I call it new Beijing because I use the lamb chop, okay? I have 2 little, put it together, 2 pieces together. And then I want to show you how easy it is. I have some black pepper, okay? Some black pepper, and also some mint, chopped mint, and also a tiny bit of soy, okay? Tiny bit of soy. In fact, if you have, you can actually use ginger soy. I put a tiny bit of ginger soy for marinade. Spicy ginger soy sauce, okay? And then let it marinate. If you want, you can also put a tiny bit of garlic and also a tiny bit of cornstarch. Not much, just enough, okay? Here, help to seal in the juice a little bit. And then we're going to put in a little plastic bag to keep it. You want to marinate it for about maybe 2 hours, okay? I put this over here, and I put this over here, and let it sit in the fridge. Anywhere from 2 to 4, up to 6 hours, okay? And the amazing thing is, we already have some marinade. I have this beautiful lamb chop already here. I'm going to grill it. Beautiful. Look at this. Put it right here. And another piece. And put it right here. Love it. Okay? In the meantime, while I'm grilling my Mongolian lamb that I learned, and I'm inspired when I was climbing on the Great Wall and having lunch or dinner in the Mongolian restaurant. I'm going to show you how to make a few sauce. One of the most interesting sauce that I'm going to make a sweet chili sauce. You can actually buy them in the market, but you can also make it too. But I want to enhance the sweet chili sauce. You can actually get sweet chili sauce. This is Thai-style sweet chili sauce, okay? You put it over here. And I put some mint, okay, right on top of this, okay? And then, of course, mint leaf right over here. Beautiful. I also want to show you how to make a hoisin, spicy hoisin sauce. Here, I have some hoisin sauce right here. I use this bowl so everybody can see, okay? I put the hoisin sauce here. This is hoisin sauce. When you have Peking duck, this is some of the sauce that you normally use, okay? This, also put a tiny bit of sesame seed oil, okay? Put a tiny bit of chili garlic sauce. Ooh, spicy, okay? Put a tiny bit of this is spicy. And since I love garlic and ginger, I even put a tiny bit of ginger here, okay? Look at this. I mix them all up. It's going to be beautiful. Okay, I'm going to come up here and check it out, okay? I want to show you how beautiful this is. Look at the grill mark. Look at that. Isn't it beautiful? Look at this beautiful grill mark here. I am not kidding. I love it. It is so beautiful. Smells good. The mint, the garlic, the lamb, absolutely amazing, okay? We'll put this. This is going to be the 3 dipping sauce. Amazing. One is a sweet Thai chili. One is a spicy hoisin with a tiny bit of chili. And this way you can have a choice. That's why we call the new Beijing. Because when I was in Beijing, they don't give me so many different sauces to do it. And then another one that I have is this ginger soy, okay? Then you can actually buy ginger soy. But I make it my own too. I like 3 dipping sauce. In the meantime, let's check it out. Let us check it out and see whether this is perfect or not. Look at the grill mark, beautiful. Look at that, I love it. Whoa, this is beautiful. Absolutely wonderful. I'm telling you, this is great. Why I'm getting this, let rest a little bit, I'm going to serve you 8 grain rice. 8 grain rice, very, very healthy. I'm going to serve these, and I'm going to put the, look at that. I'm going to put this right over here and serve it like this. This is going to be beautiful. I put this right over here. Isn't that beautiful? And then you just want to make sure you create wonderful thing. And of course, you serve the 3 dipping sauce. The spicy soy ginger sauce, and the hoisin sauce, and the sweet Thai chili with mint. Now you have here, beautiful, new Beijing lamb in 3 dipping sauce, served with pickled garlic. Next, we'll go to Beijing for the world famous, probably the most famous Chinese dish of all time, Peking duck. And I'll make some lucky duck for you. When you are in Beijing, you cannot leave the city without trying the most famous Chinese dish, Peking duck. This is one of the most famous Peking duck restaurants in the world. Today, it's not just Peking duck. We're going to have a duck banquet. Hey, guess how many ducks they serve a day here? Will you believe it? 3,000. This is the hanging duck. 大概干多久？大概10个小时。10个小时。You have to let it hang dry. After you clean up and dump in boiling water, you'll hang dry it for 10 hours. And you roast it in the oven for about 45 minutes. Ducks are wood-fire roasted. And part of the secret is the wood itself. Here, they burn peach, apple, and daywood to give the duck a sweet, smoky flavor and delicate, fruity aroma. Like a skilled pizza chef, the master chef here keeps the ducks moving so they can roast evenly. Look at that. Have you ever seen a duck actually dancing over the flame? This is a courageous duck. Chef said, it's ready. Swing it up. Hey, look at this. Look at the beautiful duck. Nice and golden brown, crispy skin. Look at that. The fat is still dripping down. This is the reason why the Chongqing duck, Peking duck is so famous. It is plump, juicy, succulent, crispy skin. It's not fatty. It doesn't feel fatty. And now we can take the duck over there to the dining room and enjoy it. It's time for a big banquet. All made of duck. And at this place, the duck comes with a special pedigree. The duck certificate. Let me see. This is, wow, look at the number, 115,380,113. That's the number of this duck. And here is another amazing number. They get 108 slices out of a single duck. The carcass is then taken away to make soup, and the feast is ready. She's very experienced. First, you open the thin pancake. Pick up a piece of duck, dip it into this beautiful bean sauce, which tastes like hoisin sauce. Then you add a bit of green onion and cucumber, and then you are ready to roll. Finally, we get to experience the magic of pedigree Peking duck. Very good. Absolutely amazing. Let me see. I'm going to serve Chef Wong the duck heart. Oh, yeah. 谢谢谢谢。还有呢 Of course, a tiny bit of this shredded duck wing. For Mr. Wong, Secretary of the Chinese Cuisine Association, the duck web. What is the significance of Peking duck in Chinese cuisine?
Beijing duck has a long history and tradition. So all the Beijingese knows Beijing duck. And not only the Beijingese, for the foreigners, for the outside people, they said, when you come to Beijing, you must do two things. One is to see the Great Wall, Then the second thing is to taste the Beijing duck.
I'm glad to be in Beijing. I'm with Xian. 谢谢, Wang Shifu. Thanks to Chef Wang. Thanks to Mr. Wang. Beautiful. After the Great Wall and Peking Duck, the third thing you have to check out in modern Beijing is the world-class restaurant scene. Hello, how are you? How are you? How are you?
你好。
来，师傅你好。Beautiful place. Tending is not far from the Forbidden City, and this is fine dining fit for an emperor. It is a fabulous marriage of Chinese culture and traditional Chinese cuisine. I'm so excited to be in one of the most elegant, most beautifully designed restaurant in Beijing, China. 天地一家, 天地 means 天 heaven, 地 earth. Heaven and earth as a family in unity. And with me is Mr. Chou, General Manager, and the Master Chef, Mr. Lai, my good friend from San Francisco. They have created this beautiful masterpiece right in front of you. Look at that. We'll try. You try that. I'm going to show you why I call triple non-stick. When you stick this, it does not stick. It's a pancake, but it does not stick to your chopstick. See this? Does not stick. Look at that. And then when you eat it, it does not stick to your lips. The flavors and the variety are phenomenal at Tending, and they even have a whole different kind of duck, Beijing style. You put this right over here. You put the duck inside. This is just like a duck burger. Duck burger. And then I put a tiny bit of this spicy salt here, just in case you need it, okay? And then open your mouth. Enjoy. This is absolutely amazing. It melts in your mouth. This is very different than Peking duck, but I think this duck is just as famous as the Peking duck. You come to Beijing, you have Peking duck and the smoked duck. The food is so wonderful, and the design here is a tribute to Chinese culture and tradition. Look at this. Beautiful shark's fin. Try some. A lot of collagen, great quality protein. This bite, it melts in your mouth. It's worth probably about $10 US, one bite. Once again, Mr. Chou and Chef Lai, thank you for the hospitality and friendship. And may we be friends forever. This is heaven, earth in unity, one whole family. Thank you. Special delivery, Beijing duck from Chongqing Duck Restaurant, Beijing, for you, my friends, watching this program, okay? And then I'm also making my own duck. I want to make sure the duck is marinated properly, and I dump it, I skewer this, so trap all the wonderful seasoning inside, and I dump it in boiling water, okay? After I dump in boiling water, I hang dry for 6 hours already. This is ready. I'm going to remove these, I'm going to remove all of these. Look at this. I remove this, and I roast this upside down like this, in this V shape cooking utensil here. 350 degree first, okay? Make sure drying makes it really good and makes it nice and crispy. 55 minutes, the duck is done. Look at that. Now, of course, to make this duck salad, this is a little bit too hot. And I also have one duck here. I already cut it up a little bit. You know why? Because I want to show you, you can actually use the duck head and all of this when the Chinese serve duck, always serve in the banquet. They serve the whole duck, the whole chicken. It means wholesomeness, prosperity. And I'm going to cut this up. I use this for soup. And I cut this up, and I, see, this is the breast, and I cut this up. Oh, beautiful. You can make Peking duck, serve a Peking duck. This is the duck breast. We'll put it right over here, okay? And then this is the duck thigh. You put it right here. You cut it up, cut it up. Beautiful. And this is absolutely marvelous. We'll put it over here. And then now, we're going to make a little dressing for my salad, okay? For my lucky duck daikon salad. I have vinegar, okay? I have vinegar. I have a tiny bit of garlic and ginger. I love garlic and ginger, okay? A tiny bit of sugar and salt and pepper. And then, of course, a tiny bit of salad oil. You can use wonderful, wonderful olive oil. And then I make sure this is nice and beautiful. A few drops of sesame seed oil would do, okay? Give it beautiful. This is the salad dressing. And I put the salad dressing and mix all this shallot, daikon, and carrot, and everything right here. And a tiny bit of seaweed, okay? Duck stay in the little pond. And then this is our salad dressing. This is our salad dressing, okay? Beautiful salad dressing. Toss this a little bit. Look at this. This is going to be so beautiful, okay? Now, we set this aside. This is one portion. In the meantime, I want to show you how easy to make a nice dressing and a nice dipping sauce for my duck. Look at this. I have a little bowl here. I have some plum sauce. Make our own dressing. A tiny bit of plum sauce. A tiny bit of cuisine sauce. I learned this from the chef Lai. And then put a tiny bit of sesame salt to dilute a little bit, okay? And then we'll mix them all up. Oh, this is absolutely marvelous. Look at this. This is going to be so good. Because when anything is dark, you should always make it a little bit more interesting, okay? So this way, it doesn't look as dark. And then this is the duck sauce. I'm going to put the duck sauce right over here. I'm going to serve the duck. Let me show you. And actually, I can also serve Peking duck. This is the Peking duck style. This is the steamed bun. You put the duck in between. Now, look at this. I'm going to put the duck right here. So you can use the Peking duck special delivery and to make this wonderful dish, okay? This is so beautiful. And let me show you. Put it right here. And put this right here. Put this right here. This is so unbelievable. And when you serve these, all you have to do is use a little spoon. Okay? Let me show you how easy. You can serve duck. Put a tiny bit of sauce here. Put a tiny bit of dipping sauce here. And put a tiny bit of dipping sauce here. Look at this. This is absolutely gorgeous. Okay? And then, tiny bit of salad dressing, extra. You have it. The lucky duck with Daikon Salad. So when you visit Beijing, make sure you never miss the famous Peking duck. If Xian can cook a lucky duck and Peking duck, so can you. 再见.